Unit 4. News Digest. Patients given more autonomy with new legislation. June 7th. The grave choice of what to do when a loved one goes on life support can be very hard for any family. However, some retired civil servants in Taiwan are being kept on life support, not from love, but because their children may receive part of the patient's pension and benefit from a high interest rate on savings. To prevent children from taking advantage of this tragic situation, the government has introduced the Patient Autonomy Act. Generally speaking, the law, which was passed in December 2015, gives adult patients the right to create advanced healthcare directives, AHD, concerning their medical care for fear that they become unable to make critical medical decisions. More specifically, it applies to what kind of treatment they would or wouldn't want to receive in the case of 5 medical conditions, namely, terminal disease prognosis, an irreversible coma, a permanent vegetative state, severe dementia, or certain conditions that result in extreme pain. In order to protect doctors from legal trouble, the Act also says that physicians can choose not to enforce a patient's AHD if it goes against their professional judgment, and that family members cannot interfere with the treatment provided. Above all, medical institutions and physicians cannot be prosecuted if they stop treatment. The Patient Autonomy Act is important because it enables unmarried people, same-sex couples, and people with no family to determine their own fate. It also protects a patient's right to know, choose, and refuse medical treatment instead of leaving their fate in others' hands. However, the Act is not a license for euthanasia, as medical professionals are still not allowed to provide a patient with something that would kill them. All that considered, opinions in the medical world regarding the Patient Autonomy Act are mixed. Taiwanese legislators have thus encouraged the Ministry of Health and Welfare to further discuss the AHD enforcement rules in detail before the Act officially comes into effect.